Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I have so many scraps from when I made the pillowcases for my family with my grandmother's clothes, and then also for a quilt I'm making right now. It's like a t-shirt quilt with a bunch of memorabilia t-shirts. So I have a lot of t-shirt scraps, and I saw on Pinterest that you can crochet a rag rug with them, because as we know, I've done this hand crochet t-shirt scraps here, but I saw how you can do it where you actually crochet yarn around the t-shirt scrap, and so it makes like there's no gaps in between the t-shirts like when you hand crochet it with your fingers. And also I could make it bigger because I have so many t-shirt scraps, and the hand crochet I can't do for a long time because it hurts my fingers and I don't have a crochet hook that big. So I'm gonna try that because I have so many t-shirt like scraps. I feel like I could make a pretty decent sized rug. All right, so I've cut all the t-shirts that I was using for the t-shirt quilt, and it's looking good so far. These are all the scraps that were in this box that are not t-shirt material that I want to use for other things that I can use for other things, like kind of not stretchy and or like already interfaced. And then this is a pile of things that I can't use for the t-shirt quilt, and I also don't think I can use for other things because they're really stretchy. And this pair of pants is actually fully intact. I didn't cut into it. So I think I'll just donate this instead of cutting it up. Same with this shirt, actually. And then these are the scraps that I can't use. And these are all the t-shirting materials that I got from my grandma that I can use. So I'm gonna cut these next. All right, everything is cut and I've laid it out in this sort of color-coded way. It took me a little under an hour. I was trying to decide like if I wanted to just, because I'm gonna connect them all into one big ball of yarn. And I was trying to decide if I wanted to just like connect all these and then all these and then all these, or if I wanted to do like one, 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 one. But I really like the gradient look. So I think what I'm gonna do is kind of a combination of the two. I think I'm gonna kind of section these off into color groupings. So like I'll have this as the brown, this as the green, these might add a couple of here into the green, and then pink, the reds and purples, the black and dark blue, the mid blues, and then the light blues. And then do like connect one, 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 one until these are all finished, and then one, 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 one. So it's still a gradient, but it's not an exact gradient, if this makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, you'll see in a couple of minutes what I mean. Now I'm going to cut little holes in the ends and attach them all into one big ball. All right, here is the finished ball. I think connecting all of that and winding it up took me maybe like an hour and a half. I don't know. These were strips I had laying there that I ended up taking out because I wanted the colors to kind of be evenly distributed. But I'm going to save them because I'll probably add them to the other rug or just use them for something else. Okay, I've just started crocheting around this end here. I'll probably sew down because I tied the yarn to it, but like it's not super secure. And right now the yarn is actually more prominent than the color of the t-shirt, which I think might end up looking cool. But I'm also thinking when it gets bigger, the t-shirt colors will poke through more, but we'll see. I'm also doubling the yarn because it's super thin. I'm just using stuff I already have, so I don't know if this is like a good one to use for a rug, but I got it secondhand and I already have it. So we're going with free over perfect. Okay, I started over because the white was too stretchy, and when I got it bigger, it was so stretchy. I was like, if this is a rug, it's gonna bother me. So I have a couple options of thicker yarns here that aren't stretchy I'm gonna be using and switching out the colors based on what I think looks nice with the background color. And then I also realized why the stitches were so close. I wasn't chaining in between my single crochets. So now I'm doing that and it's looking better. Well, it looks weird now because I just started, but it'll look better. Already looking so much better, and I'm loving the color yarn with the colorful part of the rug. So I'm excited to see how this is going to turn out. All right, here's where we're leaving off tonight. I've just switched to the green yarn because I ran out of this blue, and it's looking so cool. I'm so excited to see how this turns out. I've only gotten through, as you can see, the brown, and I've just started the green. So this is definitely going to be a really good sized rug. I'm very excited. We're done with the green. It's looking so good. I'm really excited. Now I have pink, purple and black, and blue color schemes to get through. And And then I have a few extra little pieces that I didn't attach before I might add on, depending on how big this is when I finish. Okay, so I've kind of been picking away at this rug for the last several days. I am pretty far, but I'm actually adding in all the strips that I didn't in the first place. So I have them out here, and as I get to the colors, I'm just adding them in. I don't think I'll add in all the black though, because I don't want that much black in the rug anyway. But I realized like I wasn't even thinking, because when I was rolling this up, I wasn't thinking about how like, even though I have the same amount of color in all the different strips, like it's obviously going to be like thinner as it goes on because the rug is going to get bigger. So I'm just adding in the strips as I go, which isn't too bad. Well, progress update for you. I finished all the pinks and reds. I'm now onto the purple, adding in this pile here. It's looking so good. I'm really happy with how this is turning out. And as it gets bigger, I'm getting less motivated to do it because it's growing slower. Two things that motivate me are color changes and it growing fast, and neither of those are happening fast, obviously, now that it's bigger. So it's taking more motivation for me to do it, but it will be done because of how good it's looking. That's helping me push along. All right, the work headband is on because I'm focused. I started this rug January 4th. It is January 31st, and I am about to finish it. Look, this is all I have left. What a beautiful sight. Now, I did end up adding a lot of the strips that I had left out, and when I lay this out, you're going to see what I mean, but I'm going to need to figure out a way to like block it or steam it because the tension is very weird. There wasn't really a good way for me, at least that I knew of, to like know how many increases to do and like count stitches and everything, and I don't usually do that anyway. So it's a little bit wavy, but it's not crazy, and I think I'll be able to fix it. Okay, so I'm finishing this off by having this super long tail, and I cut a hole in this and I'm threading this through. I'm gonna keep crocheting with this over the end of this and then tie off the crochet like I would if I was just crocheting a project. And it is done. It looks so good. I'm so excited. It's about 3 feet wide, maybe a little bit more, maybe 3.5. But I'm not really sure where to put it as of now. This is where I'm keeping it, just kind of in this weird little part of my room. But I'll probably move it eventually. Very happy with how it turned out. Thank you for following along. Hopefully this could inspire you to upcycle something of your own. And if you haven't done something creative yet today, go and do something creative. Bye.